What's up, space pirates? This is your captain, the Dread Pirate, Dr. Disaster, and Disney clearly believes that they've found their new savior for the MCU.
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
That is exactly what Disney is doing here, giving us a female Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. The instant that Disney won their proxy battle with Nelson Peltz, and yeah, I'm sorry to report that in the end, Nelson Peltz isn't going to get a board seat on Disney. It was always a long shot, though it would have been exciting if he had gotten on, because he would have stopped shit like this from happening, or at least he would have tried. But yeah, right as soon as the vote was over, they announced this crap. And this article comes out telling us all to be normal about a chick playing Silver Surfer. The Ozark star is set to play the Shalla-Bal version of the Surfer, and we'd like everyone to act like grown-ups about it.
No, I don't think I will.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, and also, don't forget to give me a follow over on Twitter where my handle is Dr. Disaster1. But you know, I really want to read this article right here from the AV Club, the one which suggests that if you don't like the Silver Surfer being female, then you're not being a grown-up. Let's see what these douche canoes have to say. The article reads, something happens to people when they read casting news from within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, perhaps because the internet is built on the foundation of Glenn Danzig would make a great Wolverine. Some simply can't handle any time a slight swerve in casting. We can take this back to Michael Keaton playing Batman, but it intensifies whenever a metallic-skinned summer sports enthusiast is cast against type. We anticipate another round of that. Per deadline, Julia Garner will play the Shalla-Bal Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, and we're hoping that people can be adults about it.
Well, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other, and see which gets filled first.
Alright, Mr. Hoity-toity journalist person, you idiots out there in the mainstream media know precisely what these Disney dingleberries are up to, and you're complicit in it. You write these articles poisoning the well against anyone who raises what are actually valid concerns about the authenticity of the experience on screen when they keep on race-swapping and gender-swapping all these characters. We want to see the character that we read about in comic books growing up. That's what we want to see. And when you switch it around like this, we can tell it is just to pander. It is for a non-story reason. It is simply to try to curry favor with the imagined woke mob that you think are going to go and watch these movies. And miss me with this BS about, oh, in the comic book there's actually a female version of the Silver Surfer. I'm sick of the justifications. I'm sick of the excuses. You know, one time, back when I was a kid and I wanted to be a comic book artist, I drew a picture of a 500-pound sumo wrestling Wolverine. Should that be justification enough to make him like that in the MCU? Probably not, and you would think that these clowns would have learned their lesson with the Marvels. Apparently not, though. Apparently, not even Madam Web was enough to open their eyes and let them see that people are checked out of this MCU crap. Nobody went to these movies because it is not a female audience that drives the MCU. It is male. Like it or not, it is male. It is a simple fact that dudes grow up reading comic books and watching action movies. Largely. That's not to say that there aren't exceptions to the rule. Some girls like comic books and they like action films and they like to watch The Predator on Valentine's Day. I know that's a thing. And some dudes like to watch the Barbie movie, I'm sure. There are exceptions to the rule, but typically guys like one thing and girls like another. But apparently Disney has got to learn their lesson the hard way once again.
Excuse me. I believe I asked you to put a chick in this and make her gay.
But the article continues, Garner won't play the same Silver Surfer that Doug Jones and Lawrence Fishburne played in Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. She's not playing the classic Surfer, but rather Shalla-Bal, a character who first appeared in Silver Surfer #1, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
I don't care.
This bozo writing the article acknowledged it right there. The classic Silver Surfer isn't a woman. The classic Silver Surfer, the one that we all want to see, is not this Shalla-Bal person. The Silver Surfer that everyone thinks of when they hear the name does not have boobs. But that does raise an interesting question. I have asked this before, but I will ask it again. If this Silver Surfer is a chick, and they give her boobs, is that an acknowledgement of biological reality?
Diane, that's a very good question.
After all, just because a girl is playing the character, that doesn't mean there has to be boobs, right? But who knows? Who knows what their plans are? But I can tell you what my plan is. I will not go and see this film. I will not get excited about it. Disney is a dying thing. They remind me of the British king in Braveheart, dying slowly from some sickness, but still giving orders of cruelty, even on his deathbed, just to spite his enemies. But make no mistake, the MCU is dying. They keep trying to appeal to an audience that doesn't exist, at least not in large enough numbers to sustain their bloated production budgets. And they can't cut those budgets either, because if they do that, then their CGI goes to crap, and they would be forced to tell a genuine, bona fide story without leaning on explosions and killer robots and spaceships and shit. I mean, you can't expect these propagandists to entertain the audience without that stuff, can you? But I'm gonna leave it there. What do you guys think about this announcement? Do you plan on being normal and being adult about this, as these condescending shitbags want us to be? Or, nah? Are you gonna tell these people how you really feel? Go to hell! Let me know in the comment section and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.